Okay, good night. I'm gonna go ahead and just basically take a look at the market to see what's going on. I'm taking a look at US 30 right now. This support level over here where price found support and then made a move up. And we get a triple top here where price made a move down. Same level where we found support in the past is finding resistance now. And price also found support here as well as support over here. So we're going to watch this area to see if price finds resistance here. Once this candle closes as a sell candle, we could go ahead and ride it down at least to this support level here. That's what I'm looking at for this week. That could happen in a few hours. It doesn't necessarily have to be all week. Once this target hits, then we'll watch to see how price actually plays out. If price breaks this level, then we're going to look for a retest of this level where price found resistance in the past. Support here, support, support. Once it finds resistance here, then we'll write it down here. So I'm looking for it to continue dropping. The support level will be my second target. Once price finds resistance here, then we'll look to write it down to here. Once we get this confirmation of the break and retest here with the market trending down, we closed out last week on this trade here. We follow the price line. We see support here, resistance over here. So I want to see how price reacts in this area. What I would love to see so we could re-enter is a retest here. And then we could continue to ride it down. Once price gets to this level here, where it's been finding resistance in the past, and we look for price to break it, retest it, and then we'll enter this third position on this pair. Bitcoin isn't quite clear for me right now, but what I am seeing right now is this support right here, as well as this resistance. I'm not liking this long wick right here. Price is, go back in the past and see how price has been reacting on this level. See some resistance here and the price drop. So I want to see how price plays out on this level. If it breaks it, we look for a retest and then we look to buy it up. Or if it comes back down, breaks this support in this area here, wait for the retest. Previous support turn to resistance overhead and we look to ride it back down. Previous resistance. Price breaks, we want price to find support and then we'll buy it up. Or if it breaks this level here, because to me this is just consolidating. This is basically just consolidating in that area. So I want to see a break and a retest on either side. Gold has been playing around this area for a little while. I want to see how price reacts. If price breaks, wait on the retest, and we buy it up. If not, wait for price to break. I would love to see price find resistance here on the opposite side of the trend line where it's been finding support, as well as where it found resistance here. So if we get this right in this area here, that would be perfect, where we could enter that and ride it down. That would be perfect right there for a retest. Extra confirmation, and we'll write it down. Silver, I have this horizontal line here watching this area where price has been finding resistance in the past. Just want to see how price react in this area. Also keeping in mind this level here. Just want to see how price reacts around these levels. Trend line, basically consolidation, even though it broke out. I just want to keep an eye on it and just see what price actually does. We have an engulfing candle forming now, but we have an hour and 40 minutes left on this candle. GA. GA has been moving up in an upward trend. My zone is up here, so I would like to see price actually approach the zone, and I want to see how price reacts in this area. I want to see how price acts in this area when it gets here, if it gets there. And then we'll take a look at this later on in the week to see what's actually going on with GA. GJ, watching this level here where we had the swing trade. We had the swing trade a few weeks back at the beginning of the year. I see this support level here on TP1, resistance as well. So I want to see how price reacts along TP1. I just want to see how price moves around this area. Could be, I don't like it that it's so small for a break and retest. I don't like that it's so small. I want it to be clear as day. So let me just hop up one time frame, go to the day. So let's wait on some more confirmation on this trade for GJ. Let's wait for some more candles to actually print to give us an indication of what the market wants to do. GN is at my zone right now. If you look at this area here, it's at my zone. Look like the market had a gap. Buy candle close up here on Friday, open down here and made a move up. Price found resistance on the zone in the past. More resistance here. So we need some more candles to print. Ultimately, what I'd love to see is price move away from the zone, approach it back again, and head down. That would give us a double top with the trend line price respecting it, if that's what happens. Just waiting on more candles to print out. GU, this zone was broken, so now I'm looking for a retest. If we get that retest, we could possibly ride it up to the next zone. That's what I'm looking for this week. I'm gonna just keep an eye on that. Break and retest. Let's let some more candles print, and we'll know what to expect. Same thing with EN. Level broke. Waiting on a retest. Looking for it to go up. Once price come down, that'll be our confirmation to ride it up. If it continues going like it did here, then no confirmation, no trade. We'll just miss out on that. We have all these other pairs to play with, so we don't need to force nothing in the market. Wait for the confirmation. Let's let some more candles print. EJ, I see support to the bottom of the zone here as well as resistance here. So I want some more candles to actually print. I want some more candles to print. So give us a better indication as to what to expect from this pair this week. Because this support, resistance is basically just consolidating for me. So I need price to break out, close above, retest. That'll be our confirmation. We'll have that trend line there, price respecting, and then we can ride it up to the next one. Either way it breaks out, we're waiting on a retest, and then we looking to pop in. Obviously, our target would be the next one, and then we'll go from there. Let's let some more candles print on EJ. I'd love to see price come back down to this zone again, one more time, just to make it clear as day. Let's go up a time frame to the day chart. Break retest. Yeah, let's wait for some more candles for more confirmation. CHF JPY. A lot of support on this level, resistance. Want to see how this actually closes. I'll probably miss that. I won't be up at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I want to see how this candle actually closes. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll be able to see maybe two more candles and one running again. Either way, you take the trade. What I do see is a double top here, so price could very well continue going to the next one. We had a double bottom here, price went to the next zone. Double top, I'm looking for price to come to the next one down here. CAD, CHF, price broke the level. I'm looking for a retest on this zone. Once we get that, we riding it down to the next one. NJ, keeping an eye on all this resistance, seeing how price react in this area. Here, I don't have this charted, so I probably won't trade it because I need to go and back test my levels. I didn't back test, so I probably won't take a trade from NJ. GBP CAD is at my zone right now. I need price to break out and retest either way. A break, retest, and we can ride it up to the next zone, or break out to the bottom, retest, and riding it down. Either way, we just waiting on price to see how price reacts around this zone. So I need price to get out of this level with this resistance here. I want more candles to print first. EA is at my zone right now. Need more candles to print. So would love to see price move away, come back up, close outside of the zone. That would give us the double top, ride it down. No confirmation, no trade. This is in the middle of my zone. I probably won't fool with this. What I do notice is just been going up and going up and going up. Price could very well come back down. Horizontal ray. Price could probably come back to this level here. Give us a retest and then continue to ride it up. UCAD. We just extend this to the right. Support, support, support here again. Price went up. I'm probably gonna have to chart this one up over and back test it this week and just basically see how price react to my levels once I back test. So I won't take any swing trades from this week on UCAD unless I finish back testing. EU is in the middle of my zone. It's not near a zone. I would love to see price come back to the zone. I'd love to see price come back. Probably doesn't have to come back that low. And I looking to buy it up. But just want one more candles for more confirmation. I need to add another zone as well as back test that zone. What I do see is price break this level where we're struggling, came back up, gave a retest. We got some touches on this trend line. Price could continue dropping. Also watching this level of support. Just waiting on more candles to print. AN, break, retest. Price struggling to break this level here. So I want some more candles to print. See if we can ride this down. See if price respects this level here, this zone, where it found support a lot in the past, and then we could possibly ride that down. AUD, CAD, I'd like to see price come back to the zone, give us that double top for us to ride it down to the next zone. Probably have to add another zone to this as well and back test that before I can give a swing trade on that. Break, retest, resistance is pretty strong here. Also keeping in mind this level here, where price found support in the past, support here. So I want some more candles to see so we can get a very good entry, and we don't really have to be in drawdown all week. Let's wait for a better entry to get in this. AU is in my zone and waiting on a break and a retest either way. Again, another break and retest. It broke already, waiting on a retest, and we could possibly ride this one down this week as well. All right, so that's all the pairs I can really look at. I know the rest of these, I have some work to do on my chart, so I won't touch on them anymore. But that's all I have this week for my weekly outlook. You guys have a great evening, and I'll chat with you guys in the Telegram channel.